So many business owners are frustrated right now. They're frustrated because ads that used to work just aren't working anymore. I mean, I remember back in the days when we used to run a Google ad and within a couple of clicks, we would already start getting high quality leads. But these days, I don't know. It feels like the whole business model from Google Ads has changed because you could have 100 clicks, sometimes 1,000 clicks on your ads and not even get one high quality lead. And on top of that, your average cost per click is just going up. All the costs are just going up. Some articles say that your average click on Google Ads has risen to about 13% year over year. Obviously, you know that if you're watching this video. I mean, obviously, you feel that something's up. But what can you do about it? What can you do to actually fix this so you can still get those high quality leads and still get that high conversion rate? And that's exactly what this video is about. All right, so I want to show you this. This is one of our clients in the furniture repair space, and he went from a 0.64% conversion rate, you see it over there, all the way to a 5% conversion rate. This is another one of our clients. He's in the safari space, and he went from a 1.9% conversion rate all the way up to a 29% conversion rate. And last but not least, this is my own ad account over here. And you can see that over here, we've averaged an 11%, almost 12% conversion rate. And we've been doing this for years. Now, you might be asking me, Devon, how are you getting this right? And let me first say this before I break it down, as you need to understand that all of these campaigns, all three of these campaigns have three things in common. The first thing is all of them are managed by the business owners. Like these are not ad campaigns that at the time of taking those results that were recorded and managed and optimized by ad agencies. These are just business owners running their ads differently. The second thing you need to understand is that most of these accounts, or rather all of these accounts that I showed you, were running ad campaigns for less than $100 per day. We weren't spending a ton of money to get these results. And last but not least, all of these are in highly competitive niches. Like if you think about the safari niche and furniture upholstery niche, they are very highly competitive niches. So with that being said, what am I teaching business owners that allows them to take control of their ads and produce these kinds of results? This is what I tell all my students, and it's going to sound a little bit stupid when I say it, but when you think about it, you're actually going to realize this is true. All you need to do to get better results from Google Ads is expect Google Ads to send you garbage traffic. Expect it. Google Ads is going to send you garbage traffic. All you need to do is figure out what you're going to do with that garbage traffic. You see, here's the thing. Human beings associate how much they pay for something with the quality of that particular thing. So I want to do this exercise with you. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine $1 million house. Then I want you to imagine a $20 million house. Now, when you close your eyes and you imagine that $20 million house, did you imagine a sports car in the driveway? Maybe some beautiful architecture, maybe some glass doors and glass balconies? You made that stuff up. Your brain just completely made that stuff up. All I said was one house was 1 million, and one house was 20 million. But your brain went to go fill in those gaps. And so what happens is we think that if we pay more than the next company, if we increase our budget, if we pay more per click, that somehow those clicks are going to be so much higher quality, right? If you're paying $50 for a click, it feels like, man, this must be so much better than the $5 click. But actually it's not. Google Ads is just sending you the same garbage anyway, right? So if you learn that all these clicks coming from your ads are going to be garbage anyway. In fact, if you look at the conversion rates, 96% of all clicks that go to your Google Ads do not convert. That means you don't have to pay that much. And that's literally what I teach my students. If Google is going to send you garbage clicks anyway, just pay the bare minimum for your clicks. And so this changes the conversation entirely. We go from how much should I pay or which keyword should I bid on to I'm going to assume that everything is going to be bad. And then I'm going to restructure my business model, my marketing model, so that I take that into account. And so the first thing that we want to do is you want to have a manual CPC bidding strategy. When you have a manual CPC bidding strategy, you control how much you pay for clicks. I'll amend that. You take back control from Google and you decide how much you're going to pay for a click. And because you know that all these clicks might not be high quality, you can underpay as much as you want. You can pay far less than the market going rate because you know most of them are not going to result in leads. Most of them are not going to result in conversions, right? So that's the first thing. You want to be able to manually control your costs. And hey, if you do have keywords that overperform, if you do have keywords that pull their weight, you can gladly increase your budget on those because you can see the results coming from those keywords. Think about it like a business. If you had a business and the business was losing money, you would not go and hire 20 more expensive employees. You would go and fire the ones that aren't pulling their weight. The keywords in Google Ads are exactly the same. If the keywords are not producing leads, then why are we overpaying for clicks? Doesn't make any sense, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, and I did a whole video on this, I'll link it towards the end of the video, but the second thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that your ads push away the wrong people and only get the right people to click on your ads. So in other words, your ad copy has to qualify someone before they even click on your ads. Because if we assume that Google is going to send you these garbage clicks, we know that half of the people clicking on your ads aren't even going to be interested in what you sell. So what we need to do is we need to dissuade those people from clicking on your ads even before they get to your website. And so you want to write your ads in such a way that it's like a bouncer at a club, right? A bouncer doesn't let just anyone in. It only lets in the VIPs. Or rather, the bouncer will only let in the VIPs. And that's exactly what you want your ad copy to do. The third thing, and this is very important as well, is once we get that person onto your website, now we know the majority of clicks are going to be bad, but once those good clicks get to your website, we need to give them the information and make a decision straight away. We need to put everything at their fingertips so they can just make a booking or submit a lead straight away. And we need to stop giving them so much information. Now, here's the thing. Business owners, when I do my coaching calls or my consulting calls, they say, oh, I'm going to put all of this information on my website and I'm going to rely on the client to find the right solution for them. Here's the problem. People just don't read. Nobody reads anymore. And because nobody reads anymore, nobody's going to read your beautiful copy on your website. Nobody reads anymore because I don't read anymore. And I love reading and I still don't read more. You could have read an article that's telling you every single thing that I'm telling you right now. You could have read a blog article, but you're watching this video. You know why? Because you don't want to read. So you want to make sure that you get to the point with your landing page copy as fast as possible and hopefully condense all the information into just one page. If you do those things, you will start being successful with Google Ads. You will start seeing higher conversion rates and you will start seeing the results that you know your business can get because it's probably gotten them in the past. It's not your fault that Google is changing their approach and sending you garbage traffic, but it is your responsibility to adapt your business accordingly. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you want me to do a deep dive into that writing your ad copy like a bouncer, I've already done it. You can find that video over here and I'll see you on the next one, my friend. All the best. Peace.